Yes, sir.
Oh,
We at
today's
it
the
again.
day. Today's the day.
Mm, mm, mm. What? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Savage Patriots. We are glad that you guys could make it to our wonderful event. Please leave your rings and your top hats in the corner, and make sure you polish your shoes. We have some wine being served with some French cheese today. The main meal, of course, that being very, very dark meat burnt to a crisp. Welcome. We're about to have a discussion mostly about the trouble one's mouth can get you into. And we don't mean street walking level of difficulty. We're talking about the things that you say and to whom you say it to, how it can get you in trouble. This one individual specifically that's going to be around, we're going to be touching on a few others, but mainly one guy. I'm not quite sure why I'm under his skin so much, but I do know why. I mean,
let's not play coy here.
I do know why. However, he keeps saying that I'm not, but at every turn he is. And the person we're talking about, of course, is a man by the name of Matthew Chapel. He likes to refer to his last name as Chappelle, but for trolling purposes and to aggravate the ever-living daylights out of him, we shall refer to him as Chapel. And so that you get introduced to him properly, this is him. This is
Oh.
This is Matthew Chapel, everybody. Now that I burned your eyes and retinas to the core, I'm sorry I had to do that to you, but of course, that is a doctored photo. I'm not going to say that's how he dresses, at least not on TikTok.
Well, not to our first-hand knowledge either.
Look, based on what he said, though, about certain men, I can't be sure that he doesn't dress like that. We'll get to that in a minute.
Hey, the internet's forever, so.
Oh, lordy. Anyway, yeah, I want to address a few people first. And the few people I want to talk about are the ones that think this particular issue we have with Matthew is a recent one. I want to assure you that this is not recent. He has had this particular behavior for quite some time now, going on almost 4 years now. So the people saying, well, he's only saying the stuff he's saying because people went after his family and they threatened this and they threatened to stop. Just stop. This is his MO. He has always been like this. Whenever somebody says something to him that he doesn't like, the first thing he goes to is violence, threats, and it's just what he does. In some cases, he does mention wanting to rape people. So that is not at all a lie. I'll show that to you and show you how he tries to get out from under the statements by throwing certain kinds of caveats, but the caveat doesn't work when you, in other videos, emphasize the fact that you did mean that. He's not the smartest. I'm not going to give him that.
So quite literally, not only does he say it, it gets captured on the internet. He doesn't deny it, but then doubles down on it while trying to deny it. That is I would say that's a different level of baboonery.
It is.
Did you call him a baboon?
A baboon.
Yes.
Did you call him a baboon?
A simple monkey-minded baboon.
I was one of those people. So I went back and I found all the videos that I did. One of them I did, was one called TikTok Promotes Violence. And it was him, T. Nathan, and a guy named I Speak. All of them were involved in this essay debauchery kind of thing, allegations. And not only that, but also a bunch of unlawful EBT kind of scams that T. Nathan was doing.
Oh, that's
right. And so this particular guy, Mr. Chapel had been in the forefront and in the background of that supposed issue as well. So this is nothing. I don't want nobody come in here and tell me, oh, this is where you just stepping into something. I have not history with this clown. But he admits to doing things, and then he will say he doesn't do it only to finish up his video doing the same things. Like I said, either he is extremely traumatized in the brain from something that happened. I can't even blame the war for this in his life, or he really is that daft and he doesn't understand what words mean. I mean, he enunciates. I don't know what the hell that word is, but he doesn't even know how to say certain words. And when he tries to make sense, he gets too flustered. So something about his chemistry is not fleshing out right. So in some ways, this is a roasting session. Don't get that twisted. This definitely is a roasting session. But it's also a moment for education about how infinite the internet is. It just is. The internet is forever. Ever. Okay? So what I want to do first is to introduce you all to his first statements that shows his stupidity. This is going to talk to his intellect, okay? Now, when he found out that we were going to be doing a segment on his behavior, this really isn't a segment about him because we're not going into his history of his life. We're going into a history of his statements. Mm-hmm. Please know that. I'm not trying to dox him, which is what he did to me. I'm not trying to do any of that. We're not addressing his family, any of that. We're only going to be showing footage that he has made available to the public. I'm not going to his Facebook to do anything. I'm only putting out on this platform today things that he did and to show what sparked certain situations. That's it. So anyone come in here, you're going after his family. I don't give a damn about his wife. I don't give a damn about his kids, how he raises them. He raises them. Here's the problem. If backlash comes, it has to fall back to him. Mm-hmm. This is not the kid's fault. This is his asinine behavior as a parent and his inability to control his emotions. That's what we go after. Point blank, period. I just want to make that abundantly clear. I want to make that clear. Anyway, Matthew, introduce yourself and brag about me for a second.
Hey, what's up, TikTok? Hey, I got a huge announcement. All right, a huge announcement. I couldn't be more proud of myself, and I would like to share it with you guys. All right, give me a second. I'm going to be on Straight Talk.
No, you're not. Factually inaccurate. You will not be on Straight Talk. That will not happen. unless of course, I may one day try to divulge to people what the devil looks like. I might do that. I might. I don't.
Oh God.
Yeah, can we just appreciate though just how confident he was in saying that?
Yeah. Marlon, how many subs did you get from that little video? You should have got his follower count.
my follower count jumped a whole 700 over the last 4 days.
Wow. Must be nice.
That must be the people from his page that aren't bots.
That's right.
Yeah. So
but
I'll give him 700.
But no, Matthew, no one's coming to Straight Talk to come see you. That's not what we're gonna. Now, if you had used your intellect, you'd know. But hey, thank you for the I will thank you for the advertisement. I ain't gonna complain.
He was so confident. I'm appearing on Straight Talk.
No. Such an idiot.
Starring Marlon Brown, a guy who doesn't like me yet is going to give up his precious time doing other things.
No. This is not precious time doing other things. Let me explain it to you real quick. I know. Let me put it as layman as I can. I run podcasts. I have 3. This one, Straight Talk, Too Strong. I have designated times just for those podcasts. Now, topics, they vary. You just happen to be the topic for this one. I'm not extra timing you. I'm giving you my time because you make me money.
Hey, Marlon, it's funny how he started off. He's like, this guy that doesn't like me, or Marlon Brown doesn't like me, as if there's a reason why. There's no reason why you don't like him. Like he's just this innocent victim and you're just attacking him and you don't like him. But he's not telling the truth. He should say, he's coming after me for X, Y, and Z. We have a beef or some type of beef. That's what a man would do. Hey, yeah, we're beefing. But he won't do that because he wants to make it seem
He
like
says
he's
it
the
on
victim.
occasion, but he doesn't tell us who started it. That's the biggest issue.
Tell the truth, man.
Continue, Mr. Chapel.
To talk about me, he went as far as to ask people if there was any videos of me threatening them. Tomorrow night, a grown-ass man and other grown people are going to give up their time talking about a guy they don't like.
Now remember that, please remember this. If I ask you guys to do nothing else, please remember that he says in a very sarcastic tone, grown men are going to take their time to do this. Remember that. Please, if you have to take a couple of seconds, grab a pen, write it down that he is against doing that, and that's a waste of time, right? That's what he's essentially saying.
Basically.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you say that, Matthew. Look, I couldn't tell you how appreciative I am of you saying that. I mean, I don't agree, but I'm glad you think that. I don't think it. You do. Cool. Continue.
You can't make this shit up, folks, but I'm sure it's going to be entertaining.
It will.
That's why I'm going to ask that everyone go to Straight Talk tomorrow evening and tune in. You know, get to the comments.
Except that Straight Talk will not be on.
Oh, goodness gracious.
You know what I should do? I should go and see if there's anybody right now on Straight Talk. No one's on Straight Talk. So I guess they're not listening to their 900,000 follower guy. Sad.
You know, give them praise or something. I don't know. So yeah, shout out to Fair Media and Straight Talk. Talk about a guy you don't even like. Tell you what, I'm not an LLC,
right?
So I can't stick you for dividends.
You wouldn't be able to do anything anyway because it's not copyrighted for YouTube because you don't have any copyrighted in content on TikTok. There literally isn't anything you can do at all to anything on YouTube. Nothing. You could be pissed off and rush to my house and do something. You could not get the content down. Why? Every bit of content I have of you, you gave permission for me to use by putting it on TikTok. You limited, intellectually challenged baboon. You couldn't understand that? I mean, I guess I understand that you worked a lot with the mortuary and a lot of people have been embalmed and they have no brain and maybe that's what made you lose yours. But man, after you were done, that's no excuse to be as stupid as you are still. You had time to recover. I hate to be the one to try and break this information.
I thought the VA was supposed to help people like this.
He doesn't use it, man.
Oh, okay.
Oh man, that's embarrassing.
Golly. Anyway, continue.
So enjoy the money you would make off of me.
I trust me.
Why?
Oh man.
Did you think that was gonna be like a gotcha moment?
Oh Lord.
Enjoy the money you're making off of me. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, we say the same thing to every troll that comes in here, tries to disrupt the podcast. We're like, thank you for paying us.
Cha-ching!
Yeah, and we will.
Hey.
You know what, Matt? In fact, in your honor, I went on and spent money on some Jack in the Box.
Marlon, I bought this from the last payment you sent out. Celsius. I got 2 cases of them.
That's nice.
Man alive, bro. Like, I'm going to be mad at spending money that you gave me. Look, if I'm making money on your head, that makes you fodder. You don't get it? Anyway, continue.
It's just sort of disingenuous that you don't like a person, but you like them enough to to give up your time talking about that person.
You said that
so
already.
You make a little money.
Yeah, okay, look, you said, okay, I know what that is. That's dementia. Okay, dementia makes you repeat stuff that you've already said, no matter how recent it was. You just said all that. Move on to something else. Go ahead.
I understand the hustle. So, good luck.
Thank you.
But you guys tune in. He's in Washington State, by the way. So if you're Central Time, it's 2 hours. If you're in front of us, it's 3 hours. But tune in. You know, from what I heard, all the views that he gets, it's mildly entertaining. So tune in. Your boy gonna be talked about.
Yeah, you will.
Okay.
All right.
Peace.
Peace. Love you too, man. Thank you for the content, brother.
Hey, Marlon, did he even give a time, or did he just say it's Central Time?
The man don't even know what time is at this point. Come on now. You okay? Listen.
Central Time. What time?
You
Genius.
Know full well. You know full well he don't know how to tell time. Come on now.
Man,
bro. Come on, bro. Come on. Now, remember I asked you guys to remember what he said about people talking about folks they don't like, right? Okay. And he doesn't waste. Okay, you know what? First, I'm going to have you listen to this one because he said this too. And I don't want to lie on the man.
Yeah, we don't want to misconstrue what's been said.
No.
So we'd like to take it from the gorilla's mouth himself.
If I can find the right one here. If I'd taken more time, I should have tagged them all properly. No, that's the millennial one. We don't want that one yet. That one is coming though. Did I bring it up yet? You know what? I may not have brought it up yet. Hang on. That's my problem. It is not up yet. Now that one is there. It is. Okay, good. Now listen to this. Okay, someone asked him if he this is the comment in the top here. It says, "Don't you like talking about people you don't like all the time?" White people. He doesn't do that, does what he's going to say. Listen carefully.
Well, I honestly believe you know the answers to the question you're asking. And you're just doing it because you probably roll with them. I don't talk about people I don't like. I don't need to.
Okay.
Outside of me rebuttaling to their videos or a comment, I don't go out my way to talk about these people. They're beneath me. I'm better than them. They need to talk about me because without me, they have no content. When you're better and you have different avenues of creating content, you don't need it on the expense of other people you don't like. But you knew the answer. Stop playing in people's faces, Santa. All right? Enjoy your Friday morning, man. Peace.
No problem. And the word is rebutting, not rebuttaling. At every turn, bro. At every turn, you sound more and more retarded. I don't know how it's possible, but it is.
So, Marlon, isn't the majority of his content based off someone else's content, though?
Yeah.
Doesn't he do a lot of stitches and, comment replies?
Yes.
So what is he talking about? His creation. What is he creating?
Don't know.
Zero talent.
I don't know. I don't know.
I got more talent in my pinky finger than his whole page has.
I just don't understand it, bro. I really don't. But again, we're going to be going into some very, very dark territory here in a minute. And I just want y'all to be assured that what you're going to hear is not me making stuff up. This is him. Okay. This is all him. I tried to make sure I keep his face on, on here as much as I can. So no one can say that's not him. I want people to be sure it is him. It is not me. All right. So next in line. No, we don't want that one. This is him talking to me now. Now remember, he doesn't make content about people he doesn't like.
Other than rebuttaling.
Or rebuttaling.
Okay. Yeah. That's what he does.
So let's see where the rebuttaling comes into with this video.
Hey, what's up, TikTok? I just wanted to just do a video. This is Marlon Brown.
Okay, hold on. You just wanted to do a video, not a rebuttaling video, just a video. So you're making a video about somebody you don't like.
taking time out as a grown man to do
A grown man.
Yeah. A grown man talking about another grown man. Same thing he accused Marlon of.
Right. Wasting time.
Wasting time.
Precious time, not less. Yes.
Oh,
Time you could
man.
be spending more quality time with the people you're trying to raise. I mean, but you don't do that. Let's see what you have to tell me.
3 years ago, he asked me nicely to leave him alone.
Au contraire, mon frère. And you'll understand why. If I did say to leave you alone, make sure you tell people why I said that. This is the reason why. See, 3 years ago, we did indeed have spats. And he went to a place where I said, that's far enough. Leave me alone. And that place was putting my address on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
The actual address on the internet. In fact, he went out of his way to put 3 different addresses on the internet. So I told him, that's far enough. Stop right there. Leave me alone. Because I said, if you go any further, things will not be nice. So I said, because you doxed me.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure you tell the people why I asked you to leave me alone. You see what we didn't find if we had just kept addressing the things that were said? You had to go with your mentally ill self to the extreme. And trust me, he admits that he did it, by the way. So don't get too ahead of yourself to think I'm just making that up.
And I was like, cool. We had a back and forth, you know what I mean? And I left him alone. He has since popped up again, piggybacking off white men.
No. I'm piggybacking off your stupidity. Big difference. Big difference. Big difference.
You have a problem with me. And he went online to say this.
C.T. Fletcher, seeing as how Mr. Chapel saw the need to use his name and at least likeness on a podcast, I'm sure Mr. C.T. Fletcher would love to know that he has a woman abuser and a person that threatens children and women.
Number one, C.T. Fletcher is fully aware of who I am and my content on Instagram and TikTok.
Good. Since I tagged Mr. C.T. Fletcher on this live on his motivational page of more than 1 million people, I am going to put this statement to Mr. C.T. Fletcher live right here. He can't say he wouldn't hear because I tagged his page. If he refuses to at least acknowledge that it happened, it's on him, not on us. Mr. Fletcher, what you are about to witness from this guy who says he knows you personally, has your phone number, and has the okay from you to be a member of your team and with your name. When you hear what he has to say about people, I would love to hear what you think about that, since you're a motivational speaker and such a strong, tough guy and can cuss people out everywhere you go to get the results you want. You know, that's you, right? Old school. I want to know verbally from you if you are okay with a man threatening to unalive a man's wife. 1, I want to know if you're okay with a man representing you threatening to rape another man. 2, and also threatening to unalive a woman by sabotaging her car. 3. Because he says you know about that. He says you know all of it and you are good with it. Mm-hmm. Now, guarantee you this, Mr. Fletcher, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt that you don't know. But hear me loud and clear. Since you like to scream too, I can get loud. If I hear that you are good with that, trust and believe me, that 1 million followers you got, in a night, it will be gone. Once I announce to the world on a bigger platform that you are pro-murdering women, that you are pro-raping men as a man, and once I tell people you are pro-raping women, I want to see how you do. Now remember, this bald buffoon says he has your phone number and he's okay with you and you know everything. But now the ball's in your court, Mr. Fletcher. The ball's in your court. Let me see you preacher curl your way out of this one. If you don't denounce him, put him to the wayside. If you even remotely say he's okay, I'm on your ass. I don't care how strong you are, your whole platform will be gone. I'm telling you right now, anybody who is okay with a man that's going to say what you're going to hear, If you can tell me that you're cool with that, oh yeah, I want to see how many motivational classes you get booked for. Oh, it's going to be everywhere. But anyway, continue, Mr. Chapel.
Number 2, I don't trust any black man with a silver chain. Number 3, it's Chappelle, and I find it baffling that a guy who has a degree in engineering cannot properly pronounce and enunciate.
Now it's renunciate. It's not only enunciate, it's renunciate. That's even it's French now.
Jeez.
Wow.
Words with an extra P or extra T.
Extra T.
But what are that? What?
Chappelle's got a T in it? Chaplet? Chaplet? What? Extra T. Okay.
Right? But you might want to get law enforcement involved, a legal team, notify your wife and your children of this situation, because you got on social media and said that I abuse women.
Yes. Yes, you do. I did say that, and I'll show you what I mean. Don't worry. There'll be proof to everything I've said by your own mouth, not me saying it, your mouth.
So I'm going to need proof of me abusing women.
It's coming.
Right?
Hold on. You need proof of what I said. Keep that in mind as well, because remember, your mouth has a habit of running without proof too. Okay, go ahead.
And if it's at the expense of a person leaving a disrespectful comment, that does not constitute abusing women.
That's not how abuse goes, Matthew. I don't think you understand what that term means. But then again, hey,
words is hard.
Enunciate is my bad. I keep thinking you're more intelligent than I was hoping you are.
All right. Threatening children, I'm going to need to see proof of that, because in real life things can happen. And since you asked me to leave you alone, sir, and yet someone tagged me in a video where you're lying and putting a jacket on me.
Not lying. You will see why I'm saying I'm not lying. Don't worry. And a jacket, we are agreeing that you need to wear more clothes, but it's in your house, so you do what you got to do.
We are now going to have a real life problem, Marlon. So you're going to need to do what you're going to need to do, because I'm already doing what I need to do. And at the end of the day, it's either going to cost you some money or something that's going to have your family talk about you in the past tense.
Oh, so you're going to kill me. I want to make sure I write that down. This will be also submitted to the Texas police for terroristic threats to a human based on nothing more than words said. So you said you're going to kill me. Got it. Okay. Past tense would mean I'm no longer here. Is that what I'm thinking? Right, people? If I'm in past tense, is that what that would mean? Anybody care to clarify that for me? Anyone on screen? Is past tense meaning that I'll be gone, dead, Matthew? Okay, let me make sure I write that down. Past tense.
Past.
All right. Make sure I have that. Past tense equals dead. Gotcha. That's one.
I'm not playing with you, dude. When they look at us, I have no content of you, Marlon. None.
Lies. I just literally showed one. You got content of me. So now who's the liar? Chang.
But you got content of me. And the video of you asking me to leave you alone.
I don't have that. You have that. Maybe. But I don't have that.
So you asked me to leave you alone, yet you're still making videos about me.
Yes, I am.
Make it make sense. But make it make sense on your end.
It does.
Because you got some stuff you're going to have to deal with.
No, I don't.
And some people you're going to have to explain some stuff to.
No, I don't.
Have the day you deserve.
Always do. Anyway. That is Mr. Chapel, Shipple, Snipplehead. Now, remember, he says he wants proof.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. We had a friend on some time ago, Mr. Ladale. And it just so happens that this particular bald buffoon had said some things about our friend. And not just any things, like some very disgusting things, and went into detail and laughed about it. Namely, that our friend was essayed by his father. Now, also, a bunch of Baldy's friends here went into our friend's comment section to tell him that they would come and do to him what his father did to him. Now, remember, Mr. Chappelle is a person that talks on behalf of victims, while at the same time talking to a man who he says he has proof of was essayed by his father and laughing at that factor. Okay, cool.
I have a question. When it comes to the whole juxtaposition between being an ally and then using what you're being allied to as weapons, how do retarded monkeys reconcile that?
They can't. They have to give them a banana and have them run off in the forest.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You got on social media and said that I abuse women. So I'm going to need proof of me abusing.
And I'm going to need proof that I was molested by family members or that I was kicked out of the military. But considering that I've never even had so much as an Article 15, you're not going to be able to prove that. Just like you don't have a pot to piss in or a leg to stand on with legal actions, because you also just threatened this man with violence.
Boom.
There it is.
Now, I told you I'll be breaking this down. We're gonna be breaking this all the way down. Now, Mr. Fletcher. Mr. Fletcher, again to you. You've heard twice now. One threat to unalive me. So I can only assume that if you're okay with him in full, then you're okay with death threats as well. I'm gonna need you to clarify that for sure. And then I want you to explain how you have affiliations with a man that speaks about another man. And this is what he's saying he's going to do to another man. Listen.
I've stayed out of this. And you should have minded your business. Don't know why you're sticking your nose in other people's business. I'm not going to hold you up. I'm just going to keep it short and sweet. I will record myself sticking 2 inches of anaconda fuckhammer on the dark meat side up your booty hole.
We all heard that, right?
Okay. So, Mr. Fletcher, we need to have a conversation, sir. This is not some fly-by-the-night kind of allegations that I'm alleging here. This is stuff he's saying. This is not me just saying I heard him say it. I am showing you point blank that he says he will. He didn't say I'm not above it. He says he will. To somebody he disagrees with on the internet. This man is unhinged. He is not mentally well, and he should not be having affiliations with people in the public sphere until he gets it settled. Whether that be psychiatry, a lobotomy, or what, but he should not be in the public square. And you have your name attached to him. He says he was going to rape a man. But you know what? I will let him continue because he doesn't just stop there. And I think you need to hear just how far this man's mind goes when he thinks about doing egregious things to men and women. Listen.
And I will put it on social media. If you thought pissing yourself was an embarrassing moment, me touching your fucking prostate will definitely exceed that. Robert, I am not that dude. There's no reason for you to be speaking on me. Because the last thing you want is to fart and have it sound as if you're asking someone to smell your breath. First, last, and only time, Robert, your lips are too pretty, and I love your eyes. And I have no problem leaving my handprint on your booty cheeks. Leave me the fuck alone, pretty boy. Seriously.
Gay.
Okay.
What? I've never in my life, no matter how much beef I had with another man, never in my life have I threatened to take another man's booty. He's a booty bandit. He just in here trying to take people's booty. Who talks like that? Who talks like that?
Someone who doesn't recognize that there's consequences to what you say.
He is different on multiple levels, and none of them are good levels. This individual has some major problems, and I mean major.
I have a question. When a grown man who wastes his time talking about other grown men, but then decides to go about verbalizing his utmost desire to rape another man, doesn't that speak to childhood trauma
or adult trauma somewhere? Or he's just a sick individual. Not everything is trauma. Sometimes we just got to admit some people's minds don't function right. I'm of the honest opinion that he does not have his mental faculties. Like he has something innately wrong. Wiring ain't there. Something is off, because he goes from 0 to 100 like that. And he acts as though he's talking calm. But from what he's saying, you can tell that this man has not only invested time in thinking it, he's more than likely planned it out already too. Case in point. This was 3 years ago, maybe almost 4 now. And the proof I was telling everybody about, that this was nothing to do with his current posts. This has nothing to do with the current iteration of Matthew Chapel. This has everything to do with what he's always been. So don't be passing this off as they threatened his family. Stop the cap. It has nothing to do with them. He has always been unhinged. He has always been vile. He has always been evil. Always. Always. Not one time has he not been vile, disgusting, and wicked. He's always said some disgusting things, as you're about to hear. This is also for you, Mr. Fletcher.
So anybody who has a problem with Eddie Brock, I'm no longer going to go back and forth with you on this TikTok application. I'm just going to blood work. That's what I'm going to do. The first individual is going to have to deal with fire. This person right here is going to have to deal with the uncertainties of a vehicle or any type of machinery being her enemy.
That's threat number 2, Mr. Fletcher. He just threatened a woman with death, at minimum bodily harm, by messing with her car, or at the least running her over. Okay, that is to no cry zone. Death. That's 2 death threats so far. All right, cool. So I mean, and that would be number 3, because now he has a rape threat too, as
That's
well,
right, yeah.
man. Now remember, you're good with this, he said. Here we go again.
I'm not playing with y'all no more. So let this individual talk, because that's all they do. Furthermore, if this is the case, get cops involved.
And we are, because all of this is going to be reported to Texas police in both locations that we believe that you are, either in Conroe or the other place. Both sections are going to be alerted to all of your threats. Every last threat you've made within the last 2 weeks, and all the threats going back 3 years ago. They're going to know. So any crap that you decide to bring and say, oh, this person said this, you have a history. I have that history. I'm playing that history. You want to see how not playing games works? This is how not playing games works.
Do whatever you need to do. But when they ask this one critical question, you're going to fail.
Now, here's how he tries to explain away his reasoning. This is his reasoning for threatening the life of somebody. Listen carefully. He is going to tell you why he's okay with saying, I'm going to kill you. Here it is.
And then that's when it's going to dawn on these individuals that, oh shit, what did you say to this man?
What did he say to you? So someone saying something to you is now grounds for you to kill them by plotting to either mess with their car or run them over in another state. That's premeditation, Matthew. That's murder, 1st degree.
And it's on film.
It's on film, Matthew. Okay, continue though.
You think you can scrub your account if subpoenas are thrown out to TikTok and they release all the videos you thought you deleted? and you have 5 videos talking about a person, oh, it's your fault. It's your fault.
Her fault that she died? Cool. All right, continue.
You realize the lack of accountability is going to be the exact same fucking reason that the thing you record your videos in is going to be your fucking enemy.
The thing that she records her videos in is going to be her enemy. She was known to sit in her car and record her videos. Twice now, in one sitting, he threatened her life twice. The thing you sit down in and record your videos will be your enemy.
And he just openly admitted to be the cause of that.
He doubles down on it. Just wait.
Enjoy your Wednesday. Of course she is. That sells. It does. That gets views. That gets attention. But I'm also going to give her attention. Because effective immediately, if you have my name in your mouth, I'm blood working you. Y'all saw what happened last night. That's fire. NCZ likes to run her mouth in her vehicle. Okay? Silence, crash, immobilize.
He just said how he was going to kill her. I want this to be abundantly clear to every follower of this bald, lack of brain jackass. He just out loud told people how he had planned to off somebody in their car. And y'all want me to be making peace and go easy on this trash bag? You can miss me with that. You can miss me all the way. You want me to feel sympathy for this fool? Nah. No. Nope. Not gonna get that from me.
And again, to C.T Fletcher, he thinks that you co-sign off of this behavior. So we're gonna need a statement from you with complete and utter separation, denial, something. Because right now, if this is the way this monkey is talking, then that comes back on C.T Fletcher and his entire brand.
Point blank period. Point blank period. It gets worse. Don't worry.
Ooh.
It's too easy.
It's too easy.
No longer playing games with these subhumans, these problematic women who hide behind womanhood.
So now, a problematic woman that hides behind womanhood. But he's pro-woman. He's all about women's rights. He was all mad that Trump got in because women's rights would be. You know why he was upset? Because he couldn't murder babies. So what he does, the next best thing, murder women. That's what he wants to do. This is his mouth. I don't care whether he's done it or not. These are threats. Last I checked, this is illegal. Or am I just dreaming?
And though it's women's responsibility to check these women, when you speak on me, that creates the bond between us. I repeat, when you speak on me, that's the binding needed for me to touch you.
What do you say to that? He's literally threatening at least violence.
Yes.
And abuse.
But you don't abuse women, right? You want proof that you abuse women? Here you go.
Oh, man, I don't even know what to say with this TikTok Temu Suge Knight. And he really thinks people are like scared of him, like for real. Like I'm literally like laughing at this dude because there's nothing intimidating about him. He just gets on here, bumps his gums because he's big fat and he thinks people are intimidated by him. Ain't nobody scared of you, man. No one. No one. But you're gonna cross the right person one day. Mark my word.
I don't understand how somebody saying your name thinks it gives you the right to reach out and touch them. A woman. You are such a tough guy that you're afraid of a woman saying stuff about you. Yeah, you get pegged, bro. You get pegged.
Oh, for sure.
You on the street corner somewhere in Texas getting pegged on the daily. Somewhere. No straight man thinks about raping another dude if he don't get bent over somewhere by some other guy.
Sure don't.
I don't care how manly. The mere fact that you have to keep trying to espouse your manlyhood by putting yourself out there in the workout, strong, it tells me that there's something you hiding, bro. But you're not doing a very good job of hiding it. It's kind of it's seeping out, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, he's overcompensating.
Way overcompensating. And again, more to come.
So this is what's going to be the new standard. Your God can't save you. Your Jesus can't save you. Because we have choices much like God gave us. And you ignore those choices to leave people alone, to mind your fucking business, to keep your opinions to yourself. You fell into this trap of social media, of having access to say whatever you want when you want. Not taking into consideration those people whom you don't know, that deals with things that you're not familiar with.
Another threat again.
The pot calling the kettle black.
So death, and now you don't know the people I know that can reach out and touch you. Another threat. CT, I hope you're keeping count. I remember, I'll show you where he says that he talked to you about me. So there is no way now, if he's telling the truth, that you can say you didn't know. Cool. I'm covering every base. I told y'all I wasn't playing. All right, cool.
Just talking points. Bitch, he just said he would fuck you. He didn't say nothing about fucking giving you a roofie or doing some shit like that.
And that's his constitution for rape. I have to give you a roofie in order to rape you. He's trying to alleviate himself of what he said. Okay, cool. Continue.
I mean, you know, like I said, I don't really care what these women. See, that's the thing. Attention. You know, this all these women want is attention. See, that's what people don't even really see is the psychological projection. You know, these women are lacking attention, so they get on TikTok and they say the most outlandish shit to draw that attention.
So he believes that the things they say gives him the opening and reasoning to talk like that and want to rape them. Now, remember all this Me Too nonsense about how just because a woman dresses a certain way does not give you the invitation? Not to Maddie Ice. Maddie really believes that just because you say something, it's projection that you really want to be raped by him. And if it's not roofie, it's not rape. You don't have to like it. He just gives it to you. Okay, CT? I hope that's how you think. Is that how you think about women too? Just a question, because he said you think just like him. I mean, you're in the same boat. Y'all in agreement. Okay. Again, just trying to get some answers.
You know, look at it like this. Who is she? Where did she come from? Talking about T. Nathan. Just imagine. T. Nathan's been on this application for years.
Now, mind you, she's talking about somebody else, not him. His boyfriend, he's who he's talking about. He's mad and is willing to rape her and kill her for somebody else.
Over another grown man.
For another grown man. Make that one make sense.
Right. If a person is saying this much shit about T. Nathan, it's safe to say that either it's criminal or you making shit up. Like, bitch, you left me for dead and I'm back. You know what I mean? Like, you pop out the blue and you're going after T. Nathan.
You cannot act as if you care about my children when you got Make America Great Again hat on. You all are pedophiles.
I'm going to need proof of that. I'm going to need proof that I'm a pedophile. Otherwise, there will be some things that you need to prep for. I need you to alert your family, get some, what you call it? How did you say it? Some legal representation.
Right.
Yep.
I'm going to need proof that we're pedophiles, sir. Oh, I forget. You don't talk on anybody, but you do talk on people because you don't like MAGA, but you talk on them all the time. Yeah, I see what you mean. You never say something and then never mean it. Walking contradiction.
And you've lost all integrity and respect to even be taken serious about the overwhelming concern of a 9-year-old using bad language. Bad language exposing you pedophiles. Everything that's wrong in this state, everything that has gone wrong, to include the hundreds of people losing their lives in the flood, is your fault. You've literally deserved everything that happens to you.
Okay, continue though. Keep digging this, Matt. I can't tell you how glad I am you have a phone. I love the fact that you have a phone. You talk about a different level of retardation, bro.
But this is the same guy that got up here and said that a woman saying something on the internet, if something about the internet, speaking on the internet, and blah 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 blah.
Opinion, right?
He does the same exact thing. He thinks he can just get on here, say what he wants because he has this fake 900 something thousand followers, you know, and them TikTok balls have really got him messed up in the head because he thinks he's untouchable and he's not. And this is what happens. You're not the first one we've gone after saying foul stuff to people on the internet. Don't think you're something special because you're not. But that's all right. We got something for you towards the end of the show.
Yeah, don't worry, man.
Don't worry. We got you.
Because your vote matters. Yeah. See, you care more about white representation and religion than voting for people who would allot more freedom and more liberties. Because they look at you as stupid. All they have to do is convince you to blame illegals, marijuana, and black people, and they'll get your vote.
And this is what sparked most of his issues these days. You'll hear it.
All right, Jean Grey. Kamala Harris needs a catchphrase, something cool for her presidency and her campaign as a whole. All right, I need you to give me something in 3, 2, 1. Shoot.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I'm the voice for women in the moment.
Did you catch that? Did you catch the eyes? Did you catch the eyes?
Mm-mm.
Watch the eyes when giving their answer.
Kamala Harris needs a catchphrase, something cool for her presidency and her campaign as a whole. All right, I need you to give me something in 3, 2, 1. Shoot.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I'm the voice for women in the moment.
The answer's to the right. The answer is to the right. This isn't her thinking. This is them telling her what to say.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. I don't mind if she has a political voice. I think 9 o'clock. Now it's pretty good to have a political voice. I mean, it's okay. But it better be theirs. Okay, go ahead, though.
I'm Kamala Harris, and I'm the voice for women in democracy.
Okay, I'm done with
Just
you.
a little bit, make it pop. But rough draft for you, for free. I just don't want to pay taxes again, ever. I'm just joking. Hey, what's up, TikTok? I just want to just do a video. This is
the one,
Marlon Brown.
So this is the one we saw, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so we're going to go here, fast forward here. We're going to go forward all the way to
Already
doing that my doing. Okay, here's the best one right here.
or something to look at in the video if you ask. Because you guys. Marlon, how you?
Here it is.
Hey, Marlon, how you doing?
I'm good.
See, you can tag me in your video.
No.
Where you're talking shit. Listen, you illiterate fuck. It's Chappelle.
Chapel. Anyway, this is the portion, Mr. Fletcher, where I want you to listen very carefully. Okay. This is where I really want you to listen. This is your boy. And he's going to tell you that he spoke to you about me.
Not Chapel. And send a message to C.T Fletcher. I can call him. He's fully aware of what I do. And as far as a woman beater, that's how you can get your head busted open. Because
I said abuser. Make sure you get it right. You abuse women. I didn't say you beat them. But that sounds like you're trying to admit to something.
So can we do a quick recap here? So he just admitted that he's in full contact and has access to C.T Fletcher personally.
Right.
Apparently C.T Fletcher knows all of his stuff.
Yes.
That he posts.
Yes.
So we've just heard him. We just heard him make the assertion that he is going to rape a man willingly.
Right.
We've just heard him admit that he would be the one to tamper with the mechanics of a car to the point where it kills a woman that he disagrees with.
Right.
We also heard him repeatedly issue death threats to women.
Right.
He also states that he will go so far as if the woman makes any mention of his name, regardless of who she is or where she comes from, he will reach out and touch her, aka rape her.
Right.
But it's not rape unless he roofies her, which is odd. Right. And now it's more death threats.
More.
So are we clear, C.T Fletcher, that this is your boy?
Your boy. Oh, it gets so much better, people. So much better. Here we go.
I've never beat a woman. What are you talking about? See, I understand who you are and the totality of what you speak. And I'm going to tell you something. You can talk about me all you want.
And I will. I'm glad you gave me permission, but here's the difference between you and me. I don't need your permission. I function under something called the First Amendment. Da-dan-dan, dummy. Okay? So I talk about you regardless of what you think. Just want you to be aware of this. Okay? I don't want you to be caught off guard. I'm like giving you marching orders so that you're not walking into enemy territory without knowing where their posts are, since you like to talk military terms. That sound like you? Okay, here we go.
But when you lie on me.
No lies. I think I've shown so far, this entire time we've been on for an hour almost now, that I'm not lying. These are your words. Am I right, people in the audience and folks on the panel?
Absolutely.
Did I lie?
You're absolutely right.
Did I lie on him?
No.
I ain't lying on you, nigga. I ain't lying. In fact, if there's anyone I have ever been sure that the KKK version of the N-word applies to, it's you.
Mm-hmm.
If there was ever a time that the N-word with the hard ER ever applied to a black man, it'd be you. You are the walking embodiment of the NIGGER that everybody hates. It'd be you.
And everybody's fatigued by.
It'd be you. Okay, now continue, Mr.
How you get fucked up. Now, see, we've had back and forths, and I've since left you alone. But it seems like you're still piggybacking because I guess your podcast isn't doing good. And
it's doing well. Thank you. By the way, I want to also update you. This was not one he sent to Instagram, to TikTok, anywhere else. This was a private message to me. A private message. He didn't want this out there. He did not put this on the internet. This was a private message to me. Once it comes to me, I want to also update you on this, Mr. Matthew. Once you've sent it to me, guess who's it belongs to at that point? Moi. 'Tis mine.
Dude.
Because you've sent it to me. And you're so stupid you sent it and didn't unsend it before I downloaded it, before you blocked me.
Oh, man. Smooth brain.
Oh, jeez.
But continue on your rant that you don't want your followers to hear you talk about people. Go ahead. I would love for you to continue. Go ahead.
Your TikTok career fell off ever since you got new teeth, which calls into question, what did you actually do with that GoFundMe money, where they were able to help you get your teeth fixed?
See how retarded you are? You just asked, what did I do with the GoFundMe money for my new teeth that I now have? GoFundMe for new teeth. I got new teeth. Maybe
oh my
GoFundMe.
God.
Maybe it's worth a GoFundMe. It was the GoFundMe. And the reason I use the GoFundMe to anybody else, especially the overweight, obese, ugly geriatric Lakeisha's in the comment section on my TikTok. The reason I did it was because insurance wouldn't cover it because they considered it cosmetic, even though it was not cosmetic. Not that I need to explain it to you, but you know what? I want you to have a history. For those who are unaware, I went 6 months without food. It was all liquid.
I remember those days.
So yeah, I did not put the GoFundMe together. Friends did. I know, Matthew, it's very difficult for you to understand about what friends are. I know it's hard. You probably live a life of a very sheltered hermit. I had friends, and they decided to help me out. If only you had some. Continue, though.
Which says a lot about you as a man, because if you did not have the proper insurance to get your teeth fixed, well, you know, it is what it is.
It is what it is, and I agree with you. I didn't have the you act like me not having the insurance was a big flex for you. I didn't. You know how many people in America don't have insurance for dental?
A lot.
You know what the least covered thing is? Dental. Hey, dummy. Anyway.
But hey, when you talk to Pops, he's gonna cuss you the fuck out. No.
Okay, CT. This is you again. He called you Pops. When I talk to Pops, he is going to cuss me the F out. Are you going to cuss me the F out, Mr. Fletcher, for showing you that your boy here cusses women out, threatens to rape them, threatens to kill them, threatens to find them, threatens to rape men, threatens to kill me, the house nigga, right? You gonna scream at me, right? That's what you gonna do. I can't wait for that.
You did not have the proper insurance to get your teeth fixed. Well, you know, it is what it is. But hey, when you talk to Pops, he's gonna cuss you the fuck out, number one. And I've already told him that there's a house nigga by the name of Marlon Brown, right? Who, for some odd reason, has a hard-on for Matthew Chappelle.
No, I don't. Again, you love this idea of gay stuff. Matthew, are you gay?
Oh, boy, are you gay?
Matthew, let's have a heart-to-heart here. If you're in the closet still, just come on out. You've been giving way too many hints. Either you want to do it by some savage means to come out, but come out. The people you hang out with don't seem to mind. Heck, you know Genty. He's 15 ways from bi. So, I mean, why don't you just come out? You think everybody is going to be enamored with you because of what? You got muscles? Them synthol looking things? You think we jealous of them things? Man, please. You probably couldn't punch your way out of a wet paper bag. I've seen how you hold your hands like you know, about to wipe somebody else's behind with it. Probably what you do all the time. Anyway, but continue.
So the next time you do a video, you know what I mean? Hit me up.
No. What I will do is what I did in this. I tagged your old man.
All right? Because I'm not going to give you any attention on my social media.
This was just before he sent me another video online about go watch Straight Talk. I'm not going to make another video on you on my social media, but I'll go make one after I go my account private so they don't grab videos before the show.
I'm gonna go over to Straight Talk real quick and see if they're waiting there talking crap.
You're a dummy. You're a dummy and a half.
Oh man.
Here's where it gets fun, people. Listen.
You're mediocre at best, and you have not made a name for yourself yet. So continue to promote anti-blackness.
Anti-blackness. So anything anti-you is anti-black. But let me get this right. Raping white men is pro-black. Gotcha. Okay, cool. Continue.
Hide behind God. Reach out to C.T Fletcher. All right. Matter of fact, our next podcast, I'm going to bring you up.
Oh, whoa. I thought you said you don't waste time talking because grown men don't do that. You're going to waste time on your podcast to do that?
With C.T Fletcher.
That's what you're going to do? Okay.
I'm going to say, hey, I have a guy by the name of Marlon Brown, right? And he says I'm a woman beater and that
abuser, but continue.
I talk about killing children or
No. I never said you killed children. Not one time did I say you killed children. But you do threaten children. In fact, you were fully aware and were happy to try and get a $5,000 bond that was put on someone's head and their child. The guy was out of Philadelphia. And you were on a live bragging about how you knew there was a $5,000 hit put on him and his child. And you said you were going to go dark so nobody could link you to anything. That was you. Very interesting, Mr. Chapel. Okay.
Doing some shit like that. Because you said, you know, I'm playing the victim. I'm not playing the victim. You're the one who did the video.
Yeah, that I know. That's why you're complaining. So you're the... My goodness.
Leave me alone, Matthew. Remember that video when I dropped your address?
Oh, you doxed me.
So
Let's line that one up. Number 5.
Doxing.
And he admitted to it. What? Jesus. Pure great genius right there.
So
how is that possible?
This Negro done admitted to 5 felonies. Felonies on camera. 5.
The only reason he does that because he thinks he's untouchable. You know, that's what I said. Those TikTok cojones, man. And the people like this get on this app, say the most foul stuff to people, illegal things that you couldn't say on the outside to someone on the street, and they think they're going to get away with it. They don't think anyone's going to take the time to report it. They, you know, all the internet mumbo jumbo, but them days are ending. Good luck.
Golly.
Remember that? Way back in the days? And you asked me to leave you alone.
I wonder why I would do that, considering that you doxed my family. Okay.
And I left you alone. And what are you doing? Like a bitch hiding behind a goddamn peck of wood to talk shit.
Last time I didn't hide. It's on my profile. Everybody can see it. That's not really good hiding. I must be really bad at hide and seek. Anyway, but continue.
You a whole ass vaginal cavity. But how's your dead dad doing, though?
Oh, my dead dad is doing just fine. At least last time I talked to him back in 1984, I believe it was, 84, 85. I knew where he was going as well, too, so I'm pretty sure he's doing fine. What do you think mentioning my dead father is going to harm my emotional state? Now, see, this is the difference between repaired people and unrepaired people.
Yep.
Repaired, unrepaired. But continue. You have one more thing to say to me. Go ahead, say it.
Huh? Do you think about him? I'm sure your father's looking down at you like, damn, I should have swallowed.
How? Okay, Matthew, again, I think like I have to keep helping you with small things like science. Men procreate with women to make babies. Men don't procreate with men to make babies. So your idea of swallowing wouldn't work. Unless, of course, you think that my father was gay. But if he was gay, then he wouldn't have been in the process of making a baby anyway. You're not the smartest, are you? Like something's really mentally off with you, bro. Like, seriously. But you got that one thing coming. Mr. Fletcher, listen now. Remember, you're a motivational speaker trying to help people to get past their obstacles and get that next leg up to be successful. That's you, right, Mr. Fletcher?
Right.
Okay? Listen.
Well, you know, if I had a son like you, I couldn't wait to fucking die either. Keep my name out your fucking mouth, because last I checked, you bitch-ass motherfucker, I ain't never said shit to you.
You seem upset, Matthew. Breathe a little. Aspirin, a shot maybe. A whiskey, I mean, if you drink. Espresso. Something to calm you down. But again, Mr. Fletcher, please listen to the last phrase he utters to me.
You over here running to the aid of a white man. Kill yourself.
Okay? There you go.
Where in the world of motivational speaking and helping people reach their goals and demolish their personal records does that exist in?
Well, it erases the record of being alive, that's for sure. So maybe that's the record they're trying to shatter, living. So, Mr. Fletcher, kill myself, huh? Now, he says he represents you. And he told me he talked to you about me by name. And that you would cuss me out if I contacted you. And if he knows everything that he says on his camera is said to you, then he would have told you too that he wants me to die, not only by his hands, but at my own doing.
Mm-hmm.
So are you good with people committing suicide, Mr. Fletcher?
Pops.
You okay with people in your camp telling people to commit suicide? Is that you? I want to make sure that you're okay with people sending not only death threats, but telling them to kill themselves. I mean, I'm not going to. I tried that 3 times already and it didn't work. So God must have me here for a reason. And I think this is the reason, to expose this bald monster and possibly you. I don't want to jump to conclusions.
But we're going to need a statement.
But you got to say something. You got to say something. Okay.
Bring my kid into it, I'll take your ass off the plane.
All right, look, so I've stayed out of this.
And you should have minded your business.
And this is where that one ends.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So, that is the real Matthew Chapel.
Hey, Marlon, didn't you get a message from someone too?
I did. That message said, let me grab it here. Let me download that one.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is, where's the other one? I know I sent it to the chat. Or did I just download it to my phone?
You sent it to the chat? No.
Yes, I did. There it is. Yeah. Okay. This is one that he sent to another individual, a random individual, into their inbox. Okay. He has a habit of going to people's inboxes and just saying some gnarly off the wall stuff. Here it is. In real life, you'd be 187. Play safe on social media. No need to respond. Be safe. Same thing. He kind of blocked me and said pretty much the same thing. He's threatened quite a few people with ending their life. It's been his MO. He's always talking about killing somebody. Always talking about be careful when you talk, but he feels free to talk on everybody's business, including white people. But if you say anything about him, you die. So here's what I'm going to do you a favor, Mr. Chapel. Here you see on your screen, people, the police department for, in case he does actually live in Conroe, Texas. This is not me stalking. This is him telling us constantly where he lives. Whether he does live here or not, I don't know. You know what would be even better? To not waste time. You know, it'd be even better. Tell me what I'm about to do.
You about to go to the FBI?
Nah, I'm going to call the police department.
Oh.
Here we go.
Please hold while I transfer your call.
I'm going to make this official, Mr. Matthew.
County Police Department, Chairman.
Hello, I'm trying to find out what the best avenue is to report death threats, online death threats. The person lives in Texas, and they've been issuing death threats to me for a while now. I'm finally deciding to
report. If they've been issuing it to you online,
me, yes.
You would need to go through your local agency of where you live.
And report it to them, and then
yes.
Okay, cool. Thank you so very much. I will do that.
All right, thank you.
Good.
Oh, that makes it even easier.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to walk in with my camera tomorrow. It's next to the YMCA anyway. I'm going to walk in and record that bad boy, camera in hand, and I will report you, Mr. Matthew Chappelle. It's the only time I'll get your name right so I can get it actually to the right person, and report you for threats against my life, for doxing, for threats against multiple people, and for threatening to rape a man you don't know. I'm going to make sure I issue all 5 of these felonies that you've committed online. And if it is that you get swatted and beat to hell, I will laugh at you. I will not care. I don't care if the police show up and an angry black man meets them at the door. Don't give a damn what happens to you, because this nonsense gonna stop.
Yeah, and for everybody listening that's gotten a threat from this guy, you heard what the guy said, do the same exact thing. Because it's got to stop, because eventually something bad's going to happen to someone, because they're not taking these threats seriously. So do what you got to do. I'm just saying.
Go to your local police department. Matthew Chappelle, he either lives in Conroe, or what's the other place that they say he might live?
It's Harris County.
Harris County. Just say Harris County.
Mm-hmm.
Report him that way. If you have any documentation, take it with you. Me, I'm taking this podcast. I'm leaving this link for them to see it. I'm going to take this, and if you want this, it's on the Savage Patriots. You can grab the link and send it to your local authorities too. When I told you, Matthew, I was done playing with your ignorant, violent behind, I'm done, bro. Done. You want to talk about how your mouth can get you into trouble? Welcome to real-time consequences, bro. Sick and tired of your ignorant, brain-dead buffoon ass talking about people and wanting to kill them at every turn or rape somebody. We done with you. Absolutely done. And Mr. Fletcher, I'm going to say this to you, and I don't care whether you agree or not. If you don't respond after having heard and you've been tagged, if you have nothing to say on this, it means you approve. And if you have nothing to say and you approve, your ass is next. And you know what I'm going to expose you for? I'm going to expose you as an enabler of somebody who violently speaks against women, threatens to rape men, and threatens to kill people, and then tells them to take their own life. Yep. I am going to make sure that if you don't say something, you are going to be held to the same standard as that man who uses your name and likeness. I'm not playing with none of y'all. Y'all want to talk about bullying. If you're part of it, you're done. I want you to be unequivocally sure of this. Mark my face. My name is Marlon Brown, and yes, I live in Washington State. Y'all want to act like we ain't going to do nothing? We going to do plenty. All that muscle man crap you talk about and motivational, I want to see you be motivational enough to get rid of this fool from your camp. But don't do it. See what happens. Don't do it. You don't do it and see what happens to your platform next. All million, watch what happens. This is the internet we're talking about now. This is not street corner preaching, right? Mm-hmm. The internet moves very fast. This ain't a threat. This is a promise. If you stand on what you say you've been standing on, which is motivation this and motivation that, and getting people to the next level and getting over thresholds, but you have this fool in your camp, you're a liar. You're a fraud. So either say something or consequences will follow.
And this is not a threat. It's not a threat. This is a promise.
Watch. Just watch. Think I'm playing. Y'all think I'm playing. I ain't never issued no threat to kill nobody. It was all verbal. Verbal berating. You gonna take it to the level of trying to rape a woman, kill a man, rape a man, and then tell him to die? Mm-hmm. All right, cool. All right, well, we're gonna see what happened. Y'all can figure your stuff out. As for me, and more than likely everyone on this panel, we're going to be reporting that man to our local precinct for terroristic threats, threats against women, threats of bodily harm, and international stuff, if I have to say it that way too, and doxing, mm-hmm. which will include threats to minors, because I do have minors living here. A 10-year-old to be exact. Just make sure that the next time you open your mouth to issue any sort of threat to me or anyone I know, be rest assured of this, Matthew Chappelle, however the hell you say your stupid French gay last name, I will make sure it will be the very last threat you issue to people. The police department in every place you run to will know who you are. At every turn, I will make sure I report you for the type of person you are until you either get help or get removed from society into a prison cell where you belong. Mark my words on that. You think I'm playing? Make one more threat against me and see how that works out for you.
Make one more threat against anybody, for that matter.
Think I'm playing with you unhealed behind.
Mm-hmm.
In any case, we'll be back Monday. And when we come back Monday, we might have some information about what happened Saturday because I'm going to be reporting this.
Ooh.
And deal with it accordingly. Okay? In fact, post-haste, I'm going to make sure I make a TikTok telling everybody what to do since I just found out what to do. You don't have to know where he lives. Harris County, talk to your local people. If you have a problem with him, he issued you any kind of threat, don't report, don't talk back to him. Take a snapshot, take it to the police. Let them deal with it. Okay, cool. You guys have any closing thoughts?
You can start it, but we will finish it. And we just did.
Facts.
Hey, just take care of yourselves. The days of bullying and threatening and this narcissistic type of behavior is done, man. You know, people are waking up to it. And for the people that follow him, that co-sign on this stuff, you got to be very careful. Because once these police reports start getting made and they start getting evidence and they start going into their social media content and you're in there co-signing on this violent behavior, you're going to be held accountable too by proxy.
Right. That's right.
So you need to just walk away from this guy. Hey, if you like him, That's on you. I don't know why you would, but understand if you're in there co-signing on this disgusting, terroristic behavior, you're going to be held accountable when that hammer falls. So, just a word of advice, because it's going to come quick. Enough people make these calls, they're going to have to look into it. They won't have a choice.
Yep.
Point blank, period. So we'll catch you guys come Monday. And don't forget Monday on Straight Talk, I'll have the interview with my spouse, my beautiful wife, and her story. So don't miss that one. Mr. Lee.
Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you Monday.
Peace. We out.
Oh.